My name is Andrew. I'm an old man now. I am 82 years old. I sit on my porch with my grandchildren. My hands are old and wrinkled. These hands have many stories to tell. Emily and Liam, my grandchildren, like my stories, so I tell them about my life. I tell them about this farm. This farm was not always big and green, I say. It was once small and rocky. I was a young man then. My father gave me this piece of land. He said, "Son, make a life here." It was a hard start. The land was full of stones and dry soil. My first year was very difficult. I worked from morning until night every day. I moved the big stones with my own hands. I planted small seeds in the poor soil. But not much grew that year. I was very tired and often hungry. I thought about quitting. I thought about going to the city to find an easier job. One day my neighbor came to visit. He was an old, wise farmer. He saw my struggle and he wanted to help me. He gave me some new, better seeds. He showed me how to find water deep in the ground. He was a very kind man. He told me, "The land is hard, but it is honest. You give it your work and it will give you a life." I listened to his words. The next year I used his seeds and his advice. A small crop of corn grew. It was not much, but it was a real success. I sold the corn at the market. With the money I bought more seeds. I felt proud. I knew I could be a farmer. Year by year my farm grew a little bigger. I worked hard every single day. The rocky land slowly became good soil. I bought a cow. She gave fresh milk every morning. Then I bought some chickens. They gave me fresh eggs. My life was getting better. The farm was my work and my home. But my home was very quiet. I was alone. One day at the town market, I saw a young woman. Her name was Sarah. She was selling bread. She had a very kind smile. I was shy, but I talked to her. I bought some of her bread. We talked every week at the market. I started to like her. I asked her to visit my farm. She came and she saw my hard work. She did not mind the simple life. She loved the land too. A year later Sarah became my wife. She came to live with me on the farm. The house was not quiet anymore. It was full of her laughter and her songs. We worked together, side by side. Our love made the hard work feel easy. We were a good team. The farm grew much stronger with her help. She planted a big garden with many colorful flowers. Then we had a very good year. The rain came at the right time. The sun was warm. Our harvest was huge. We had so much corn and vegetables. We sold it all at the market. We made enough money to build a bigger, stronger house. Those were the golden years. We had a strong farm, a new house, and each other. We were so very happy together. But a farmer's life is not always sunny. It has its hard times too. One summer the sky turned dark and gray. A big storm came. It was not a normal storm. The wind was like a monster. The rain was heavy, like a river from the sky. The storm did not stop. It went on for 3 long days and 3 long nights. We stayed in our house and we prayed. When the storm finally passed, we went outside. My heart broke. The fields were all flooded with brown water. Our beautiful corn was all gone. The garden was washed away. The strong wind had broken the roof of our old barn. We lost almost everything we had. All of our hard work was gone in just 3 days. The farm was a sad, wet mess. I sat on the wet ground. I felt completely hopeless. I told Sarah, "We have lost everything. We have nothing left now." I said, "Maybe we should leave. Maybe we should go to the city." The dream of the farm was broken, I thought. But my Sarah was very strong. She took my hand. She said, "No, Adam. We did not lose everything. This is not the end." She pointed to the ground. "We still have the land," she said. "And we have our hands. And we have each other." Her words were like the sun after the storm. "We can rebuild," she said with a strong voice. "We will start again." Her hope gave me new hope. Her strength gave me new strength. We were not beaten. We would fight for our farm. So we started the hard work of rebuilding our farm. It was like my first year, all over again. It was difficult work. We cleared the mud from the fields. We fixed the broken fences. We worked from the sunrise to the sunset. But this time, I was not alone. I had Sarah by my side. Her love and her strength made every hard day better. Then, something wonderful happened. Our neighbors came to help us. The same people who saw my struggle many years ago. They brought wood and tools. They helped us fix the roof of our barn. They shared their food with us. I learned a new lesson then. A farm is not just land. A farm is also its community. Good neighbors are a treasure. It took a few years, but our farm recovered. The fields were green again. The barn was strong again. Life returned. Our farm was even better than before. The storm had made the soil new again. It also made our spirits stronger. Then, a new joy came to our farm. We had a son. His laughter was a new sweet music in our home. The farm was not just our home anymore. It was a home for a new generation. Our family was growing with the farm. We worked for our son's future now. We wanted to give him a good life. Our work had a new, deeper meaning. The farm was a happy place again. It was full of hard work, yes. But it was also full of love and happy sounds. I grew older. My back was not as strong. My son grew up to be a strong young man. He loved the farm too. I taught him everything I knew. I taught him how to work the soil. I taught him how to listen to the wind and the rain. I passed on the lessons from my old neighbor. I passed on the lessons from the great storm. My son was a good student. Now I bring my story back to today. I look at Emily and Liam, my grandchildren. Their eyes are wide and full of questions. You see, I tell them, this farm is your story too. The work of your grandfather and your father is in this soil. Sometimes I take them for walks on the farm. I show them the baby cows. I let them pick ripe, red tomatoes. They are learning the ways of the farm. Their small hands are learning the feel of the earth. It makes my old heart happy. I look at my own hands now. They are wrinkled and covered in spots. They are the hands of an old farmer. These hands are very tired, but they are also very proud hands. They built a life from nothing but rocks and hope. So remember this, I tell my grandchildren. The land is a good and honest teacher. It teaches you many important things. It teaches you about hard work and patience. It teaches you that even after the worst storm, the sun will shine again. And it teaches you that love is the best seed you can plant. They smile at me, and I know the farm is in good hands.